Good morning. We're convening the Committee on Transportation on our 9:30 a.m. agenda here in Senate Conference Room 225, as well as online. We have 3 resolutions up this morning, beginning with HCR 29, encouraging the Department of Transportation to work with stakeholders to develop a holistic management plan that will ensure Hana Highway is properly maintained and safe for residents and visitors. And testifying first this morning on HCR 29 is the Department of Transportation. With us this morning? Oh, good morning, Mr. McCain.
Chair Lee, Vice Chair Noy, and honorable members of the Senate Committee on Transportation. The Department of Transportation supports the intent of the measure. In the interest of time, would like to stand on our written testimony. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. We also have comments from the Hawaii Public Utilities Commission, support from Hana Health, support from American Medical Response, and 1 individual. And I believe that's all the testimony we have on HCR 29 this morning. Are there any questions? All right, if not, thank you. Let's move on to the next measure, HCR 156, requesting the Department of Transportation to take all necessary steps to expedite work on the Maipaloa Bridge in Maili, Oahu, and improve traffic signal support on the Waianae coast, and urging various entities to work together to immediately open the section of the Waianae Coast Emergency Access Road system extending Pa'akea Road to Lualualei Naval Road for public use on a permanent basis. And testifying first on 156 is the Department of Transportation.
Chair Lee, Vice Chair Noy, and honorable members of the Senate Committee on Transportation. The Department of Transportation supports the intent of the measure, and in the interest of time, we would like to stand on our written testimony. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We also have testimony and support from Michael Rice. I believe that's all the testimony we have on this measure. Any questions? Right. Thank you, everybody. If not, let's move on to the final measure on our 9:30 a.m. agenda, which is HCR 182, requesting that the City and County of Honolulu convene a working group to develop recommendations to improve sidewalk maintenance. And testifying first is 1 individual. And I believe that's all the testimony we have on 182. Just verify I'm not missing anybody here. Yeah, that's all we got. So with no one to ask questions of, why don't we, you guys good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go into decision making on the 3 measures before us this morning, beginning with HCR 29, encouraging the Department of Transportation to work with stakeholders to develop a holistic management plan that will ensure Hana Highway is properly maintained and safe for residents and visitors. So recommendation will be to pass as is. Any comments, discussion? If not, Vice Chair.
Chair's recommendation to pass HCR 29 as unamended. Chair Lee.
Aye.
Vice Chair goes aye. Senator Decoy.
Aye.
She's here. Excuse me. Senator Shimabukuro.
Aye.
Senator Favela is excused. Measure is adopted, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Moving on to HCR 156, requesting DOT to take all necessary steps to expedite work on the Waianae coast and make things safer for residents. Recommendation is to pass as is. Any discussion? If not,
Chair's recommendation on HCR 156 is to pass unamended with 4 members present. Any voting with reservations? Any nays? Measure is adopted, Mr. Chair.
thank you. And finally, moving on to HCR 182, requesting City and County to convene a working group on sidewalk maintenance. Recommendation is to move as is. Any discussion? If not, Vice Chair.
Chair's recommendation on HCR 182 to pass unamended with 4 members present. Any voting with reservations? Any no votes? Measure is adopted, Mr. Chair.
All right, thank you. We, on our 9:30 a.m. agenda, we are adjourned. Good morning. We're convening the joint committees on transportation and education. here in conference room 225, as well as online on HCR 125, requesting the auditor to conduct a performance audit of the driver education program administered by DOT and Department of Education. And this morning, testifying first on HCR 125, we have Department of Transportation.
Yes, sir. Chair Lee, Chair Kidani. A little bit slow getting my video up. They won't let me. Chair Lee, Chair Kidani, and honorable members of the Senate Committees on Transportation and Education. The Department of Transportation supports the measure and in the interest of time would like to stand on our written testimony. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We also have testimony from the Department of Education. Good afternoon, or good morning.
Good morning, chairs and vice chairs and members of the committee. I'm Raymond Fujino. On behalf of Interim Superintendent Keith Hayashi, the department would also stand into written testimony and support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all the testimony we have on this measure. Are there any questions? All right, if not. Okay. Chairs having conferred, recommendation on this measure as we go into decision making is to move HCR 125 as is. Discussion. If not, Vice Chair.
Okay, the Committee on Transportation Chair's recommendation to pass HCR 125 unamended. Chair Lee,
Aye.
Vice Chair goes aye. Senator Decoy. Aye. Senator Shimabukuro. Aye. Senator Favela is excused. Measure is adopted, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
For the Committee on Education, same, and chair votes aye.
Okay, on HCR 125, recommendations passed and amended. Chair votes aye, vice chair votes aye. Senator De La Cruz is excused. Senator Kanuha.
Aye.
Senator Favela is excused with 3 members present voting aye. Recommendations adopted.
All right, thank you very much, everybody. We're adjourned. Good morning. We're convening the Joint Committees on Transportation and Water and Land here in Senate Conference Room 225 on our 10:15 a.m. agenda. We have one resolution, HCR 93, requesting the City and County of Honolulu to purchase certain tax map fee parcels to be used for community needs as deemed necessary by the City and County of Honolulu. And on this measure, we have testimony from 5 individuals in support, none who appear to have signed up to testify before us. Text board, is there anyone on Zoom? All right, if not, and there's no one to ask questions of, that's it for HCR 93. So chairs having conferred, recommendations to move this out as is. Any discussion? If not, Vice Chair.
Okay, for the Committee on Transportation, Chair's recommendation to pass HCR 93 unamended. Chair Lee.
Aye.
Vice Chair goes aye. Senator Decoy.
Aye.
Senator Shimabukuro.
Aye.
Senator Favela is excused. Measure is adopted, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
And for the Committee on Water and Land, same recommendation. Vice Chair for the vote. Any discussions? If not, Vice Chair for the vote. Chair goes aye.
Vice Chair votes aye. Senator Misalucha.
Aye.
Senator Revere.
Aye.
Senator Favela is excused. Recommendation adopted.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Thank you. This concludes the last hearing of the session for TRS. Just want to give a huge shout out to our members. Thanks very much. And in particular to our Vice Chair
Eh,
for a good session.
Okay, all right, thank you.
We're adjourned.
Same shirt on. Hey, yeah.